Let me tell you something, homie. I didn't have no show. I was working with the same organization that works against you. James Prince got a house full of them because the FBI want the Houston Police Department and James Prince too. Why you think Houston police keep turning the other way on all these murders? How do you think James Prince can get a police report to an open murder investigation that includes his son? And none of the stuff is redacted. None of the information on this none of this names is blotted. How can James Prince get access to that? So
Charleston White never bites his tongue when it comes to J. Prince Jr. and mob ties. This feud is raw, ugly, and way past repair. Cross Charleston the wrong way and don't expect a few slick comebacks. He'll drag your name through the mud, torch reputations, and shine the spotlight exactly where it stings the most. No filter, no pause, and definitely no mercy. So when Mercedes TV sat him down for a fresh interview, the air was charged from the very first second. They wasted no time, diving straight into Houston's heart, asking if the city is really a safe playground for black celebrities to move around without fear. Charleston didn't blink. He went straight for the throat. He brought up Takeoff's tragic murder, one of hip-hop's darkest moments, and didn't hesitate to throw J. Prince Jr.'s name right into the storm. According to Charleston, Houston can be safe, but only if you avoid checking in with J. Prince Jr. and the mob ties circle.
James Prince, I'm gonna go to war with the goddamn police with all this shit I got in here. What's wrong with you? I can go to war with police. What's wrong with you? I don't give about nothing. You, James Prince, mob ties, and Houston, come go to war with ready for war. Mention my name. I disrespect you, make you throw your life away. Chump, you a chump to me. You and your clique, a mob tie.
I'm ready to go to war with the goddamn police for everything I got on me. I'll go to war with them right now. I don't care about nothing. Say my mother's name, I'll disrespect you, I'll make you throw your life away. You a chump. To me, you and your whole mob ties crew, y'all can suck my... Charleston warned that once you get caught up with them, that's when the real danger begins. And this isn't some industry squabble you brush off. His beef with J. Prince Jr. runs deep, like scars that never healed. He made it sharp, raw, and undeniable. As long as mob ties is in the frame, there's no handshake, no truce, no peace, just endless war. Charleston didn't tiptoe, he came swinging from the gate. He didn't just mention J. Prince Jr., he practically dared him to respond. He was ready for every ounce of smoke. He went off on the so-called check-in culture, ripping it apart as nothing more than a street hustle dressed up as security. For Charleston, it's all smoke and mirrors, just a scare tactic to keep artists under control while a few folks pretend they own the city. He barked it loud. Ain't nobody got to check in with nobody. Then he doubled down, reminding everyone that Houston isn't mob ties land. That's Texas land. His words cracked like thunder, and instantly, social media lit up. Clips spread like wildfire, and comment sections turned into all-out war zones overnight.
Make Khloe Kardashian check in. What's the white boy name on The Voice? Make everybody check in. What's the white boy name down here? Post Malone. Make him check in.
Yeah.
Why the got to check in? I just left Houston last week. I ain't check in. Yeah, I went through Houston, went to Beaumont. Nah, I ain't check in. So why the got to check in, Mr. Prince? Mob ties?
No wonder everybody got to check in, y'all. Now I'm checking in with the police department. Police department told me, hey man, you got a problem with Mr. James Prince. Austin, we hear you got a problem with James Prince. Man, we scared of him. I swear to God, y'all, I just got the call from the Houston's mayor's office and the gang unit police department in Houston, Texas. They are scared of fire to rap a lot.
Some critics came for Charleston hard, saying he was just chasing headlines and stirring the pot for clout. But plenty of others stood up for him, clapping that he finally said out loud what too many have been whispering behind closed doors. Charleston wasn't letting up either. He kept firing shots straight at mob ties, accusing them of pulling way too many strings in Houston's shadows, especially after Takeoff's tragic death. Then he sealed it with venom, calling it for what he believes it is, straight-up street bullying. Charleston warned that too many rappers collapse under pressure, trying to play nice with the wrong crew, only to end up stuck in a nightmare they can't escape. This time there were no jokes, no laughs, no punchlines. His tone was ice-cold serious. Then came the bombshell that froze the room. Charleston claimed J. Prince Jr. walked right past Takeoff's lifeless body like it was nothing. He blasted, "How you gonna act like you care, but you ain't even stopped to help?" That line hit like a gut punch. Fans froze, jaws dropped, asking the same question. Who does that? According to Charleston, J. Prince Jr. moved like the tragedy didn't touch him at all. Like that heartbreaking moment didn't pierce his soul one bit. And just when people thought it couldn't get darker, Charleston poured gasoline on the fire, accusing mob ties of only showing love when it benefits them. He barked out, "If it ain't one of theirs, they don't even blink twice."
Houston is more of a player town. Houston way player, homie. They ain't just hunting down celebrities. You can go to Houston with your jewelry on, go to the clubs and have fun. Happened to Takeoff was just a fluke. But you can go to Houston and party and have fun all night, go to different sides of Houston. And you can't do that you can't do that in LA, homie. All that setup dealing with J. Prince Jr. and mob ties, because they extort. See, J. Prince Jr. and them try to extort. But they don't come up, when they come up here, they be on their best behavior. When mob ties come up to Dallas, nigga, I was in DG with the homie. When Houston played Dallas, throwing money, they be on their best behavior. They only try to play the mob ties extortion to the weak rappers. But come on, homie, you heard what Sauce Walker told us, man. Yeah, man, y'all, homie, Houston is a player town.
Bring your on out here. We ready for war with anybody. Anybody. I ain't just talking. You scared of James Prince. James Prince. Daughter, his kids, his organization. If you a mob, I'm a nation.
That accusation sent the internet into a frenzy. Viewers rushed back to the footage, replaying J. Prince Jr.'s every move, searching frame by frame for hidden clues in that storm of chaos. Some swore Charleston was just stretching the story for attention, chasing clout. But others, they claimed he was finally pulling the mask off, exposing a truth too many are too scared to say out loud. No matter the side, the internet went nuclear with non-stop takes. Comment sections were on fire, and one line kept echoing everywhere. "If this is what checking in gets you, then I'm out." Suddenly people were questioning the whole system. Was it ever worth it? The moment Charleston dropped J. Prince Jr.'s name, it was like striking a match on gasoline. Boom, everything exploded. That name doesn't just stir the pot, it flips the entire table. Mentioning him is like tossing a lit grenade into a crowded room. The blast is instant, and the fallout is chaos. And trust, when Charleston points fingers, he's not doing it for laughs. Things get spicy fast, and the tension is thick enough to cut. And here's the kicker. I've got the clip lined up for you right here. Don't blink, don't look away. This one is pure, unfiltered chaos on camera.
But I did see the mob ties in the J. Prince Rant too, bro.
Man, ain't nobody scared of them niggas.
I'm saying, like, what? But like, where does that come from? Where does that come from?
Because somebody asked the question. We not afraid of J. Prince up here in Dallas. Homie, he ain't had no influence up here. His sons, none of that. Nigga right there come through and try to do something. Some big dogs up here. Nah, homie, this big down now. Mob ties don't exist up here because when the police kill some, where's mob ties? When we need murder solved in the community and need kill babies, where is mob ties? When the women is getting beat, and where is mob ties, homie? Where is mob ties for the community? Mob ties. Harder we working for these kids up here. Don't bring no mother mob ties up to me. Just do a goddamn thing.
Charleston didn't just stop at name dropping. He doubled down, claiming Houston has turned into a stage where mob ties pulls the strings like puppet masters. He warned that the second rappers touch down from out of town, they're being sized up, tested, like they just stepped into enemy territory. And his words were blunt. If you don't play by their rules, you're a target. The internet went wild again, split between people saying Charleston was exposing the truth and others accusing him of stirring drama for clicks. But then came the claim that really had folks shook. Charleston said mob ties doesn't just flex. In the streets, they push their influence deep into the music industry. He hinted that certain careers have been slowed, blocked, or flat out erased depending on who artists chose to stand next to in Houston. Fans started digging instantly, combing through old beefs, shady deals, and sketchy alliances, wondering if Charleston had just exposed the ugly engine behind the industry. Then he cranked the heat even higher, saying Mob Ties operates like a shadow label, pulling strings behind closed doors. He even suggested some rappers who fell off didn't just lose steam. They got iced out for refusing to bow down to J. Prince Jr. and his crew. That one line alone sent shockwaves across social media, with fans pointing at careers that vanished overnight, asking if Charleston had just blown the lid off a dirty secret the game's been hiding.
Take them restrictions and protocols off any. We don't owe y'all nothing. Y'all people want to enjoy the entertainment. I can go hire me some white boy sheriffs to patrol me, but I'd much rather get the black security company. But if I got to check in because they go be dropping tips on me, now I go get the white boy security. You don't make them police check in. So no, that's what I mean by I don't respect nothing like that. You just making your people check in. That ain't how the mob work. The mob make everybody pay a price. The judge, the police chief, the police that run the beat, everybody got to pay. So that's why I don't respect it, homie. And I hate, it's like Whack 100 done tricked Mr. Prince, man.
Some people brushed Charleston off, saying he was wildin', but others swore his words finally connected dots that had never added up, until now. And Charleston didn't stop at vague hints. He put faces to the whispers, claiming straight up that certain big-name rappers only shine in Houston because they bent the knee to mob ties. He painted the picture clear. Artists smiling in public, but behind closed doors moving like they're trapped under someone else's thumb. Then he dropped another chilling hint. The Takeoff's death wasn't just a random tragedy, but part of a bigger storm over who really controls Houston's rap scene. That statement froze the internet. Suddenly, fans were dissecting every old clip, every side-eye, every tense exchange caught on camera, frame by frame. Conversations shifted to who checked in and who refused, with whispers that careers, tours, and even safety depended on how close you stood to J. Prince Jr. Charleston kept hammering his warning. Mob Ties isn't about respect, it's about fear, leverage, and power plays that can make or break an artist overnight. And then he pushed it up another notch. Charleston warned that all this flexing, all this so-called power Mob Ties is flashing, isn't going unnoticed. He claimed the feds are already circling, stacking evidence piece by piece, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
Don't have that mystique to him no more. Now he on camera explaining to this, so now he don't look like the big bad Prince no more. He look nervous at times. He look like Whack getting the best of him. He don't look strong no more, cause he done let Whack trick him. But I know, and he know, the feds done rattled his cage with Whack, and they ain't never been able to rattle his cage. Whack 100 is with the FBI. That's why J. Prince seems so nervous. He know that nigga with them people. He know it. That's why he seems so like he's shaking. I know it and Mr. Prince know it. And the FBI know we know it. So, I just hate the great Prince, man. The great Mr. Prince. Let that trick him. Yeah.
He warned that when those raids, busts, and federal sweeps start shaking Houston, nobody should act shocked, because in his words, it's not just the streets watching J. Prince Jr. and his circle. Charleston painted the picture like every shady handshake, every viral moment, and even every rumor online might already be sitting in a file with the Fed's name on it. Fans immediately exploded with theories. Was Charleston blowing smoke, or did he just drop the real reason Mob Ties keeps getting whispered about in connection to federal heat? Some argued he's just stirring the pot, but others swore he's piecing together what mainstream outlets are too scared to say out loud. And that's where things are right now. Charleston throwing grenades, the internet dissecting every frame, and mob ties stuck in the center of some of the wildest accusations yet. The chatter in the streets is loud, the feds feel closer than ever, and fans can't stop replaying the clips, trying to figure out if it's fact or just smoke. One thing's certain, this saga is nowhere near done, and the next twist looks even more chaotic. Before you dip, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you're new here, subscribe to stay locked in. Share this with someone who needs to know what's really bubbling behind the scenes. Catch you in the next one. It's only getting crazier.